Hey everybody and welcome to this video. I'm Inxlaura123 and this is going to be a new books haul video. I've got some new books and in this video I'm going to show you what they are and tell you about them. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy watching and hey, maybe you'll get some ideas for some new books for yourself. So can I just say sorry before I begin that I look a sweaty mess. Like I'm literally just so hot. I'm so sweaty. I hate this weather so much. Let me know in the comments section down below if you like this hot weather or if you hate it. I literally hate it. Like I've had 2 showers already and then I think I'm going to have another shower in a little bit because I'm just so hot. Anyway, I just wanted to apologise because I just look very shiny and sweaty. My hair's a mess as well. Anyway, I'm not here to discuss that. I'm here to discuss books because I have some new books. So it was my birthday the other day. And I got lots of Waterstones vouchers and cash to buy anything I want. So I've got some other bits and pieces from Primark. But I did enjoy going into Waterstones. And I was just like on my own. I was looking around the shop. I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Buying books for my birthday treat. So yeah, I'm going to show you what they are. And some of the books I knew that I was going to go and get because I'd seen that they'd come out and I wanted to go get them. Other books I'd not even heard of until I went in Waterstones, saw them and I was like, oh, that looks good. I like to do that. I like to browse, you know, just have a little look around what's on the shelves because sometimes like a book would just kind of stand out to me, do you know? Anyway, and can I just say how awesome are the brand new, well, they're brand new to me. I've never seen these, Waterstones bags. So they're the paper bag format. Very heavy, by the way, because there's a lot of books in it. But look at these. It's a really cool bag with all the books on and stuff. There we go. Just thought I'd show you that. I was very excited by the new bags. I was in the shop and I was like, oh my God, I love your new bags. And the guy was like, thanks. But I do. I love books and bags with books on is great. Anyway, right, okay, I'm going to pop my glasses on. Actually, before I show you my new books, I'm going to show you the book I'm currently reading. I only started this yesterday and it's so addictive, I can't stop reading it. So as soon as I finish filming this video, I'm going to go and read with the fan on, calling me down. So this is my current read. It is Good Girls Die First by Catherine Foxfield. So this book only came out like a month ago, I think, and I'd had it a little while and it was sitting on my pile of books to read. And, well, yeah, I'm reading it now, obviously. So, yeah, it's good. It's a young adult thriller. I'll read the back to you. So it says, the night began with blackmail. 8 o'clock, Portgrave Pier. Can you keep a secret? 10 teenagers lured to a derelict carnival, each one with a dark past. They are determined to keep hidden. As they start to die, it's unknown. Is it an unknown killer they need to fear or each other? Mind games, murder and mayhem. How far would you go to survive the night? It's so exciting. Well, I got to know a few of the characters and then they've just introduced 3 new characters where I'm in the book at the moment. So I'm like, number one, who's the bad, who's the good? And also, like, obviously they say people are going to die. So I'm like, who's going to die? What's going to happen? Very good book. Really enjoying it so far. So if you like young adult thrillers, check this out. And the cover is absolutely adorable. Look at that carousel horse and, whoa, it's awesome. So that is my current read. Okay, so the first book I'm going to show you is this one here. Ah, this cover. It's just amazing. Maybe I'm a complete nerd. Well, I know I'm a complete nerd, but I love looking at book covers. I get like a proper sense of happiness, like a little buzz when I see a beautiful book cover. And I saw this book cover. I'd not heard of this book or anything. I was just literally drawn to it like a magnet. I just think it's so beautiful. So it's a hardback book and it's all black and gold. You've got the gates there and the little clocks. You've got the keys, a little sand timer there. I just think this is a stunning cover. It said 4 sisters, 3 will live, 1 will die. It's called The Sisters Grimm and it is by Menna van Praag. Menna van Praag. So I'm going to read the back to you. So it says they found each other at 8, were separated at 13. Now they're nearly 18 and must find each other again. This is the story of 4 sisters Grimm, daughters born to different mothers on the same day, each born out of bright white wishing and black-edged desire. In 33 days, the sisters will meet their father in a place they go to when they dream. Only then will they discover who they truly are and what they can truly do. Then they will fight to save their lives and the lives of the ones they love. So there we go. That is that one. It sounds pretty cool. It's definitely my cup of tea. And also on the front cover here, there's a quote from the amazing author Bridget Collins, who wrote The Binding, which I loved. She says it's vividly drawn, absorbing and beautiful. So that's always good. I like seeing quotes from like authors that I like on other books. I don't know why, but I do. It kind of, you know, encourages me to buy the book if an author that I like has kind of said good things about it. I hope that makes sense, because it didn't sound like it made sense, but it does in my head. All right, so that's that one. The next book I got here is this one here. It's called The Black Kids. Really groovy cover. Loving this cover. You can see in her sunglasses there. Look. So this is by Christina Hammonds Reed. And I've heard a lot of good things about this book. This was on my want to read list on Goodreads. By the way, if you're on the Goodreads app, come follow me on Goodreads. I'll put the link down below to that. On there you can see books I've read, books I want to read, and what I'm reading. So yeah, check out Goodreads app. It's an awesome app if you are a book lover. But yeah, lots of people have been recommending this, and I thought I would check it out. So let me read the back to you. It says, Ashley Bennett's life is perfect. Living in a big house on the right side of town, her parents have worked hard to create a model black family image and ensure Ashley and her sister are protected and safe. Then 4 LAPD officers are acquitted after beating a black man, Rodney King, half to death. Suddenly, Ashley's not just one of the girls, she's one of the black kids. As violent protests engulf the city, Ashley's own world starts to burn. The prejudices of her friends rise to the surface and her family splinters and cracks. Suddenly, Ashley questions who is the us and who is the them. And it's set in Los Angeles in 1992. So I think it's going to be quite a passionate, emotional book, you know, very thought-provoking and stuff. So yeah, this is that one. Now, this one here, very excited to have got this. This was one of the books I went to Waterstones to get. And I was very lucky because I managed to grab a signed copy. Oh, yeah. And it is literally signed with pen. It's not one of those signed when they're just like, you know, copied and stuff. This is literally a pen signature. So this is by Lisa Jewell. If any of you are regular viewers of my channel, especially like my book videos, you'll know that I love Lisa Jewell books. I've read lots of them. There's been one that I wasn't that keen on, but apart from that, I've literally loved all her books that I've read. I've still got more on my bookcase in my spare room from her that I haven't read yet, so that's all good. But yeah, this is her brand new book called The Invisible Girl, and as you can see, it's by Lisa Jewell. It says a missing girl, a guilty man, a deadly secret. I'm really excited to read this. It is going to be quite a dark read, I think. But, you know, hey, look, I'm odd, maybe. but I just really enjoy reading these kind of dark psychological thrillers. I kind of turn into a detective minx on the case, you know, trying to figure out who's who's done it, who's bad, who's good. You know, I don't know. I find it very intriguing, these kind of thrillers. So it says here, in an area of urban wasteland where cats hunt and foxes shriek, a girl is hiding, watching, waiting to blow somebody's life apart. It's supposed to be an up all night book, very gripping. All her books that I have read, apart from that one that I wasn't keen on, have been like really like, let's get to the next page, let's get to the next page, because you want to know what's like going on. It says here, a story of secrets, injustices, and how we look in the wrong places for the bad people while the real predators walk among us in plain sight. So, it says here, it's set in London. It's nearly midnight and very cold. In a neglected area of urban wasteland where cats hunt and foxes shriek, a girl is waiting. When Sapphire Maddox was 10, something terrible happened, and she's carried the pain of it ever since. The man who she thought was going to heal her didn't, and now she hides from him, invisible in the shadows, learning his secrets. Owen Pick is invisible too. He's 33 years old, and he's never had a girlfriend. He's never even had a friend. Nobody sees him. Nobody cares about him. But when Sapphire disappears from opposite his house on Valentine's night, suddenly the whole world is looking at him and accusing him, holding him responsible. It's supposed to be a very dark, twisty thriller, engrossing, lots of dark secrets and guilt, and the hidden lives led by people all around us. So, yeah, if you like your dark thrillers, that sounds That sounds good, doesn't it? I think. Sounds my cup of tea. Or coffee, whatever you prefer. I don't know. Right, moving on from something like that, which is really dark, to something like this, which is definitely not a dark thriller. This, I'll be honest, this is from the young, well, it's kind of kids slash young adult books. And it's called The House of 100 Clocks, and it is by A.M. Howell. This is another one of those books, like The Sisters Grimm, I'd not heard of, not read about or anything, but I saw it and I was like, ooh, that looks good. I love this cover. I think this cover is so cool. And then when you open it up, look at this. I find this picture so beautiful and like oddly satisfying. I love pictures. I love clocks and books, and oh, it's just so cool. So yeah, I'll read the back to you. It's set in June 1905. Helena and her parrot Orbit are swept off to Cambridge when her father is appointed clockwinder to one of the wealthiest men in England. There is only one rule: the clocks must never stop. Soon Helena discovers the House of 100 Clocks holds many mysteries, a ghostly figure, strange notes and stolen winding keys. Can she work out the house's secret before the time runs out? Like, you've got to be honest, that does sound pretty cool, I think. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to take me long to read. Oh, look, I just flick through and I can see each chapter by the looks of it. It's probably going to have the little clocks there and stuff, which is pretty cool. Ooh, I'm really excited about that one, actually. Okay, so that's that. The next one is Foxes. Now, I'm not going to tell you too much about this one. I'm not even going to read the back of it, simply because this is number 3 in a series. I really can't stand it when I watch booktuber videos and people read about, they talk about the book that's in a series, like number 3 of a series, number 2 of a series, and they give kind of spoilers away, and I'm like, oh. So, do you know what I mean? I don't want to give any spoilers away if you haven't read number 1, which is Stags, and number 2, which is Dogs. So, I'm not going to go into anything, because if I start reading the back, it will ruin it if you haven't read number 1 or 2. But let's just say, it's kind of like, I don't even know how to describe these. They're like privileged kids at this really weird kind of private school. There's lots of history amongst the families, like a bit of a kind of cult thing going on, and murder, and it's a very dark kind of alluring series. I don't know how else to describe it. I like Stags, I like Dogs. So this is, I think there's going to be a bit of like spooky cryptic messages happening in this one. So yeah, it says, see if you can find out about foxes. So yeah, if you are interested in this book, check out number 1 Stags and number 2 Dogs. So, and this is by M.A. Bennett. Really cool cover as well. Alright, so this one I didn't get in Waterstones. I got on eBay because I could not find it on Waterstones' website. I don't even know if it's out in the UK yet, so I'm very lucky to have got it from eBay. It turned up pretty quick, actually. And can we just say, how cool is this like neon cover? It's just awesome. I love it. So yeah, it's called The Mall. It's by Megan McCafferty. And it's set, I think, in the 90s, when I had a little quick read about it. Where did I see about this? I think it was someone on Instagram had put like a picture, and I was like, oh, that looks a cool cover. Read up about it, and it was all like set in the 90s and stuff. So yeah, I don't really know too much about it. I can't remember what it said. All I remember is it was like in the 90s, and I love kind of 80s, 90s stuff, reading about stuff in those kind of decades. Anyway, I'm blabbering. So I'm going to read to you what it's about. The year is 1991. Scrunchies. I still wear scrunchies, to be fair, in my hair. Mixtapes. Oh my god, I used to love mixtapes. And 90210. You guessed it. Beverly Hills 90210 is one of my favourite shows ever. Ah, Luke Perry, rest in peace. Anyway, so scrunchies, mixtapes and 90210 are like totally fresh. Cassie Worthy is psyched to spend the summer after graduation working at the Parkway Centre Mall. In 6 weeks, she and her boyfriend will head off to college in New York City to fulfill the plan, higher education and happily ever after. But you know what they say about the best laid plans. So obviously everything's not going to go the way they plan. We'll see what happens. It says, set in a classic monument to consumerism, the nostalgia-stirring novel follows Cassie. She finds friendship, love, and ultimately herself in the most unexpected of places. Megan McCafferty. She done a books series called Jessica Darling, which I've not heard of. It says takes readers on an epic trip back in time to the mall. And there's a little cassette tape there. I haven't actually took off the dust jacket. I don't know what's underneath. If it's just, what's it look like? Oh, this is cool. There's a little. Can you see the little cassette tape there? That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I just think it sounds cool, and I love anything. I love like books and shows set in the 90s and 80s and stuff. So there's that one. Right, okay, next one is, oh, this is the last one. Sorry, I thought there were more. Mind you, that was still quite a few. But yeah, the next one is, and the last one is, Cinderella is Dead. No. This is by Kalin Bayron. Hope I've said that correct. This is one of these books, as I say, that has been on my radar for a while. I kept checking Waterstones. Is it out yet? Is it out yet? No, it's not. Okay. And then the next week, is it out yet? No, it's not. And then I looked, is it out yet? Hell yeah, it's out. I clicked and collect that book, I tell you. Brilliant cover, look at that. It's awesome. What a great cover. This has had such a great response. People seem to love this book. It says it's really original, captivating. So I'm going to read to you what it's about. It's kind of like a retelling, kind of a whole new version of Cinderella with a twist. So it's 200 years since Cinderella found her prince, but the fairy tale is over. Sophia knows the story, though, off by heart, because every girl has to recite it daily. From when she's tiny until the night she's sent to the royal ball for choosing. And every girl knows that she has only one chance, for the lives of those not chosen by a man at the ball are forfeit. But Sophia doesn't want to be chosen. She doesn't want to go to the ball at all. Not when she's afraid the girl she loves might be chosen too. So it looks like there's a little bit of LGBT going on here. Pushed beyond breaking by a society that denies everything she is, Sophia sets out on a journey that will remake her world into one where she gets to choose. Girl power. So yeah, that is Cinderella is Dead. So yeah, it sounds pretty cool. I'm really excited about these books. I've also got other books that are on my pile of books that I haven't read. I've got books on my bookcases that I haven't read. There you go, bookworm problems. I always buy new books. I just love reading, like especially during like lockdown and stuff, you know, where there hasn't really been much to do. Like I do bits and pieces. I go out on my walks and stuff, and obviously I've got my channels here on YouTube that I work hard on and stuff, but reading for me has really helped me to kind of keep calm and kind of positive during the lockdown and during everything going on, because life is stressful at the moment for everyone, for different reasons. Obviously what's going on in the world health wise, but we've all still got our own kind of problems going on in our own lives. And so for me, when I pick up a book, it's just a form of like pure escapism. I don't have to think about this. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to get upset about this. I just pick up a book, get to know the characters, get into the story, and as I say, it's a great form of escapism and relaxation. I find it a great hobby that really helps me to relax when I read. So yeah, and I love like looking up what books are coming out soon and looking at book reviews. What I always do when I finish reading a book, I always go on Goodreads and I look up what other people have put about the book I've read. And I don't know if anyone else does that, let me know. But I find it so freaking fascinating how people can read the same book and some of those people really love it and the other people are just like, no, it was awful. Worst book ever. And it's really odd because most times I'm always disagreeing with the like ratings and reviews. For example, if a book's, people have only given it like 2 and 3 out of 5 and said it's a bit rubbish, I'm like, oh, but that was a really good book. I loved it. And other books that have been like 5 stars, everyone has to read this, I'm like, it was all right. It was okay. I didn't really like it that much. So maybe I'm weird. I don't know, but I'm rambling. I'm really sorry. I feel myself rambling. Anyway, I think it's because I'm hot. Mind you, that's no excuse. I always ramble. Anyway, a few things before I go. First of all, thank you for watching. And as I say, hopefully you got some book ideas. Let me know in the comments section down below what book you are currently reading. I want to apologise for any of my booktube videos that I do here. I have been doing my weekly reading vlogs, but I did mess up last week's. So there won't be one for last week's, but from Monday, I'm going to get back on it. Here's the thing, right? when I do my weekly reading vlogs, I'm supposed to film a little bit every day, and like a minute or so, or a couple of minutes, whatever. And then at the end of the week, I edit all the parts together. So Monday's part, Tuesday's part, etc. Right? That was going really well until last week, where I'd done like a couple of days of the week, and then I forgot that day, I forgot the next day, and I was like, ah. So yeah, I just thought, you know what, I can't do this, 'cause I don't want to like fake it. I'd rather, you know, be honest and say, look, I messed up this week. So from Monday, what I'm going to do, film my part for the day of what I've read and my views on the books and stuff, and then I'll upload it to my laptop, and then it's there, so that way I can't forget to do it. And that's the other thing, sometimes I delete the file on my phone by accident. Like I filmed, you know, Tuesday's entry for the vlog, and then I go through deleting stuff to clear my memory, and I'm like, I've just deleted it. So yeah, I'm going to be more, you know, focused and better next week. So there will be, as I say, a weekly reading vlog the following week. So yeah, there we go. But I do enjoy doing those, and look, I know I don't get like loads and loads of views on my book themed videos, and that's, yeah, it's fine, as long as people enjoy them, which I know you do, because I get some really lovely comments, and people message me as well on social media, and they're like, oh, because of you I picked up this book, because of you I started reading this book, and like that makes me really happy. Like, okay, I may not get thousands and millions of views on a book haul video or whatever, but from my videos someone's discovered a book that I've kind of, you know, said about, so that to me is better. There we go. Anyway, right, okay, if you want to become a channel member, that would be awesome. Do you fancy supporting my channel? Do you fancy getting awesome cool channel perks? If the answer to those questions is yes, of course I do, then hey, press the join button. I now have channel memberships available. Become a part of the 123 family. As I say, just press the join button. From as little as £1 or $1 a month, you can become a member. You get some awesome perks, including channel shout outs, you get early access to videos, you get to use the Minxie emojis and badges in live streams, premieres and things, and lots of other bits and pieces. So go check out the memberships. To all my members watching, hey family. So yeah, that's that. Twitter, Instagram, right, if you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter is @MinxLaura123, and my Instagram is, yeah, you've guessed it, MinxLaura123. So head on over, follow me on social media, and please check out my other channel as well. I'd love it if you did. It's an ASMR channel. For those of you that don't know, ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Yay, I remembered. I was really worried that I was going to forget what that stood for. Basically, layman's terms, is videos to help you relax, help you sleep. Some people experience like a tingly sensation when they're watching ASMR. So yeah, my other channel is called MinxLaura123 ASMR. I'll put the link down below, so go check it out. Be open-minded, and you never know, you might get tingles. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go. I need to shower, because I just, oh, you can't feel through the screen obviously, but my face is just like clammy. It's so clammy and hot. Blech. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Tell me what the best book is here. What one you like the look of the best. Alright, bye.